All right, how's everyone doing? I am Rich Celenza. Thanks for checking out my channel. So what I want to get into today is I think every guy should own a white t-shirt. Now, when I say this, I don't mean undershirt. I just want to make myself clear very quickly because I think there's a big difference between having a white crew, is what I should say, t-shirt compared to, say, a white crew or v-neck undershirt. All right, I just think the quality is much different. And here, you can wear either one. I'm not saying you can't. But what I'm going to get into today is why I think every dude should have a white crew, shirt very similar to what I'm wearing here. And I also have actually a white V-neck here that I think is awesome as well. If you've watched any of my previous videos, I talk about certain pieces I think every guy should have in his closet. I want to get into what could look great on somebody and very affordable is the bottom line, and how to kind of start off very simple, kind of minimize things, not having 20, 30, 40 shirts in your closet. You only wear 5 or 10, and most of them are either worn out, don't fit, or they're just out of style, or they just don't look good on you. So in this video, what I really want to get into is kind of first starting off with the undershirt, because I really think the white undershirt crew neck, I would say, really took off with, say, Marlon Brando, maybe James Dean. They started to wear that. I even think in the 70s, the Fonz wearing it under a leather coat. I just think the white crew neck shirt is very traditional, or t-shirt. It's never going to go out of style. It makes you sometimes give you a little color if you're looking to look a little darker, tan-wise. I also think it conforms to the body very well. And I know a lot of times guys more or less like black t-shirts or even undershirts, but for the most part we like black shirts, right? I get it. I even did a video on this specifying why I think every guy should actually have a black v-neck t-shirt or v-neck sweater, because I think for the most part they go with anything. I really do. White sometimes doesn't necessarily always go with everything. It goes with a lot, there's no question, but black really goes with everything. Sometimes if you're wearing a white t-shirt, depending on the way it looks too, with certain type of pants or patterns, it could be sport coats, it could be regular coats, windbreakers, jackets, even shorts. Sometimes it clashes a little bit, I think. But so what I want to get into regarding this is, one is saving money. A lot of guys, again, I know only have a certain budget to work with, and they still want to look cool and they want to look very stylized. And a lot of times, we do wear t-shirts, but a lot of them are vintage tees that have a lot of things on them, which I love those as well. But in this case, just plain and white. All right, that's really what I'm going to specify on this. And, again, we're not looking for a undershirt where you can buy in kind of any big box store, including like even on sale at TJ Maxx, Marshalls. It could be Ross. These places, they sell them, 3 t-shirt or undershirts for $10, $15. You put them on. It could be, I don't know, Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, whatever the case may be. You put them on, they're okay, but they're not the quality that I'm talking about here. Those are almost, I'm not saying they're see-through, but they're just not very high quality. They look very wrinkled very quickly, even if you iron them, and they just don't conform to the body correctly a lot of times. They just look like a very, very low-level shirt. Now, the shirt I'm wearing here, I think, is from Uniqlo, and this one is too. And they have great shirts in there. Very great, I think, great quality, and they're very inexpensive. Now, a lot of times you can get a really good t-shirt, a white t-shirt, crew neck again, or even v-neck, $7-10. And if you take care of it, it's going to last a long time. What I do with my t-shirts, which a lot of people I don't think do, is one is I'm always bleaching them. I think bleaching them is the key to keeping them white. Also, I'm always ironing them when they're done. I don't just, kind of fold them up and throw them in a drawer or throw them in a gym bag. I actually put them on a hanger. And I know that may sound crazy, but if you like wearing t-shirts, especially like a white one like this, and you're going to be wearing it under certain things, I'm telling you, ironing it and just putting it in your closet, because you may not wear it for a few days, a week, 2 weeks. It just varies, right? But when you do go to grab it, it's already, it's in great shape is what I should say. It's not smashed, doesn't have lines on it all over the place. If you look at a lot of guys that wear t-shirts, man, they're destroyed. They just don't take care of them. And I understand it's a low-level shirt or it's a disposable type of, garment. But if you take care of any of your clothes at a higher level, they're going to look better, they're going to last longer. So like a lot of dudes, I think, are just people in general, a lot of times they wear their t-shirt with their jeans, or they just wear them with shorts. But I think a lot of people should consider kind of dressing up the white true shirt. I'm telling you right now, especially the V-neck. I'm going to throw this back into play, and I talk about this a lot. I think if you have a nice looking V-neck, white, black, or any color for that matter, I really think if you wear the right style pants that works with the length of the shirt and obviously the color, you can kind of really look sharp, especially if you accessorize it correctly. A lot of people, when they wear a t-shirt, they look very sloppy to me. And I do at times as well, I'm not gonna lie. But if you do put on, even if it's jeans, some real stylized jeans, right, with a white shirt, or just, I'm not saying wear a dress shirt with a t-shirt. I think that gets a little whack. But I do think there are different style, you know, and here's the thing, I'm not a khaki guy. I wouldn't, you can put khakis and a white true t-shirt on, do what you gotta do. But I just don't necessarily think that's the way to go. But I think you know what I'm saying. There's a lot of different style pants you can wear with a white crew neck shirt or V-neck that looks really sharp. I'm telling you, especially if you put some cool shoes on, if you want to wear some jewelry or something on your wrist like a watch or any type of bracelet, some rings, even a certain type of necklace, it looks really stylized. Even if you put a hat on, it's really, I think, a casual shirt that you could be very comfortable in as well. And now more than ever, like say through the pandemic, a lot of us are eating outside more than ever. I live in Florida, but I'm just saying across the board, a lot of people are outside more. Now, I don't want you freezing, but you may want to wear a coat with a white t-shirt, because then when you go to sit down outside, you know, you could take the coat off and you're still, you know, you may not be as hot. And, you know, it's just a casual type vibe, I think, that's coming more and more to society as far as clothing. Even athleisure wear, which I'm going to be doing a video on that. And again, I don't care what age you are. I don't care if you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and up. I just think a great looking white, clean, traditional t-shirt will look great on somebody, especially if you're working out. So I'm going to wrap it up there. If you get a chance, you might want to check out some of my other videos. Like I said, I'm doing a lot of different things. Why? I just did one on leather coats, which that's one thing I think that probably looks best with a leather coat at times. I love turtlenecks with leather coats, but I also love just a traditional white, clean shirt underneath that coat, V-neck or crew again. I just think it's just looks great. It pops. I also love white dress shirts the best out of anything else. I've even discussed that in some of my videos, having just two, one with buttons, one with cufflinks. And white's always going to pop. Oh yeah, one thing I did want to mention too. Pay very close attention to the material of the t-shirt, okay? Because a lot are different qualities than others. Sometimes, you know, let me put it this way. I like just the white cotton style. You can get any style you want, but some of them have a certain type of sheen on them, right? They're almost like microfiber. Even athleisure wear, that, you know, sometimes they just have a white style shirt. They look nice. They look great. But I still think the way a traditional cotton white crew neck or V-neck fits on a body, it really looks good. And I also like it because it's kind of dulled down. I think sometimes when it's too sheen and too kind of bright, it kind of clashes with certain things. It just looks, you know, depending on what you're wearing again, it just doesn't look very good. Again, that's just my perception of what I think looks best. So, and I am going to officially wrap it up with saying, listen, like I was mentioning earlier, you can look great. You can look stylized, right? You can minimize certain things in your closet or just your wardrobe in general. It's not about spending a ton of money on clothes. It's about buying clothes that fit you correctly, that look great, specifically on you. I don't care, again, how many pieces of clothing you have. If you don't wear them or they don't look good on you, what's the sense of having them? Now, I'm not saying a white crew neck shirt may look amazing on you, depending on the shape you're in. But if you are relatively in decent shape, I do think it's something to definitely try out. All right? At least go back maybe to your roots, because I think I could speak for almost every guy I know. When we were younger boys, our parents put t-shirts on us, right? We grew up wearing t-shirts, but as time went on, we may have gotten away from them. But I definitely think bringing them back maybe it's kind of a touch of nostalgia. And when I wear a white shirt, it also makes me kind of feel younger, I guess, to a certain point too. If you get a chance, definitely check out my podcast, The Rich Celenza Show. I'm also on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You get a chance, subscribe. If you want to know more about me, you could just go to richcelenza.com or masteringself confidence.com. I try to help men with their identities, which includes wardrobe, fashion, hygiene, and many other things, including relationships. All right, take care, and I wish you nothing but the best.